How you going there, Jack?
How you going?
Yeah, good.
Stop
Thank you.
sharing.
Good.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I'll just stop sharing. I can hear you now perfectly. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about the computer wasn't working properly.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Not a problem. Done. Thank you for your time. So I just want to give a quick introduction to you, yourself and particularly your company.
Yep. Pretty much, we run a water infrastructure business, plumbing, earthworks, and civils. We do mainly water tanks and associated works around all that kind of work. We're based in Valerat, Victoria. We work all over the state and up the east coast, but mainly Victoria. Yeah, as you can tell, it's not 42 degrees, so I got the window open today, which is nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's a nice high 20s, I think it's going to be today, which would be beautiful. And how long have you been using Simpro so far?
We're only probably newish. We've had it for 6 months. We've come off the back of a variety of different programs in the past and landed on Simpro. So it's been really good for us at this point in time.
Fantastic. And before you got the integration to connect SharePoint with Simpro, how are you managing your documents?
Terribly. We used to have to create folders for every single job inside SharePoint and manually drag them around, which was a pain because it's fine when you got one person, but when you've got the boys out on the field and then you've got the office staff and you want them to upload photos, it's a pain because you've got to have separate folders for them so the job costings don't get shared by accident. And then you've got to have someone drag them through. Then you've got to have someone manage current, quoted, and also completed jobs. And when you're quoting regularly every day, it ends up being a mess.
Yeah, cool. And were there any other challenges that you faced? It was mainly just sort of the lot of double handling.
Yeah, in terms of file management, yeah, it was double handling. Jobs were getting mixed up. If you had the same customer with multiple sites, it was a pain in the bum because you would have people putting wrong things in wrong folders, which happened more than you'd like to think, which made it quite difficult to find things, especially when you're searching SharePoint and you get wrong photos in the wrong sites, and starts to make quoting a bit more difficult.
Definitely. And in terms of the decision-making process, so when you obviously, I assume you did a Google search or something and came across this integration, what was the decision-making process around why you chose to use SyncEzy?
Well, I come from a background of we're always skeptical about integration companies just because it's extra cost, and I don't like paying extra money, to be honest. But SyncEzy, we were trying to find someone that would link up Simpro, and Simpro was a lot more integratable than what we've had in the past. And SyncEzy, honestly, they had these one-page documents which described what you guys did and then made it easy for us to understand what was happening. And then talking to Garth on the phone in sales, he explained it a bit better, and we had a go and then realized, oh, wait, no, this makes things really easy. And we didn't have to create folders. It meant that we had to change what we were doing. So in terms of the naming of what we currently have, we've just literally just made it exactly the same as whatever SyncEzy's folder creation does. So we literally just have service quotes and then service jobs, and then project quotes and project jobs, which we had to learn the difference when we first got Simpro. And and since then, we haven't had a problem with folders. It's been so easy for us. And well, I don't have to yell at anyone, which is nice, and try and figure out where the photos are. But it's been good. Like, in terms of setup, we didn't have to do much. It was all done by the software. And we don't have time to manage folders. And the honest reality was we were looking to find a way we didn't have to spend extra money. But it was out of the box and it was straightforward. So we went with it, and now we've just stuck with it, and it's been really good.
Yeah, fantastic. And is it your team out in the field using, taking photos and so forth? They're using the mobile app in Simpro, and then that's just an easy way to get it in, and then it goes automatically across to SharePoint?
Yeah, so Simpro is the first trade software we've found where the boys actually use it because it's quite simple, and they put the photos in the app, and then the app, through the integration, goes straight into SharePoint, and the staff in the office can either look in Simpro or on the SharePoint. We like to try and keep things in the SharePoint just to have a good record of what's going on. So we have quite a strong record, and we can back it up. I wasn't so sure about how to back up Simpro attachments, but we like having SharePoint because it means that we can back it up inside our office. So we've got a record of everything. And yeah, it just means that everyone can work together.
Excellent. And if there was one key takeaway or one piece of advice that you'd give to someone who's potentially considering this, what would that be?
Don't overcomplicate it. I think try and work out why you're paying for something before you do, because otherwise you'll be disappointed when you get down the line and you haven't used it properly and it's still costing you money, and you get pissed off because you're spending money on something you don't actually use. But if you work out why you need it in the first place, like for us, the obvious problem was managing folders. As simplistic as it sounds, when you've got more than one person touching a folder system, it starts to become a bit of a basket case of problems because everyone has their own way of doing things. And we liked the simplicity of the integration. Actually has like this thing where you can select how it names the folders inside it. So you can use the prefixes from the actual jobs, and you can set up like customer name, address, whatever. And we just use that, and we don't even have to think about it. It's not even a problem now. Literally, SyncEzy just creates folders in our SharePoint. We just go there. It's referenced the job quote or the numbers in Simpro, and we can just go back and forth between them just without even fluffing around. It's pretty straightforward. We like it.
Fantastic. Done. That's music to our ears. So thank you. So thank you, Jack. Appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your day to do this. I'll let you get back to getting those tanks sorted. And
thanks for that.
Thank you. See you. Bye. All right. So I'll dive back